Hello, welcome back. This is Space Engineers Permadeath Survival. I am PsyPrime and we are attached to an asteroid with very little power and a jump drive that desperately needs to be charged up. So because this is a no jetpack playthrough, I can't just get out of here and build something to fix it, so I'm going to have to find some kind of ingenious solutions. Now, I have materials with me that was intended for when we get to the alien planet, which is over in that direction. So when we were going to get to there, we were supposed to build ourselves and assemble a couple of turbines and then produce the materials using the ingots that we brought with us to make the rest of the base. Now, we're not getting there in a hurry because our jump drive is out of juice and we've only got 2 solar panels, which is going to take about 2 days to charge up. So we need to find a way to get more power into this jump ship to charge that jump drive up enough times. So like we've got 4 batteries here, so we ideally need to get most of those charged so that we can make it to there quicker than if we were to try and drift over there, which is going to take, oh god knows, probably a day or something. First challenge, how to get stuff out the back of the ship when, quite simply, we can't move in space. Our jetpack is disabled. It's totally disabled in this playthrough. And we've got no gravity here, so I can't just walk across. I can't reach the floor. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a little bit of kind of weird stuff to be able to get to the back of my ship, because we can't pull. I mean, I've got the inventory here. I mean, I've got nothing there that I need for this particular thing, but steel plate, I brought enough steel plate to do what I plan to do, but I can't bring that through to there at all because it's too big for the conveyor network. So therein lies our problem. So unlock my doofus plate, get off here. Now I can't use this ship to charge those batteries. There's not enough battery power on board this little Vulcan to put a dent into those, so we're going to need to find an alternative way of doing it. Now what I have in mind is if I was to, well, part of our problem is I can't remote control the ship I'm in right now because there isn't a remote control on board. So I can get out of here. Oh, I can't reach. I'm way off. Right, so what I need to do is get close enough to here so when I get out... Oh, I'm drifting. Am I drifting on the ship? I'm drifting. Okay. So we get into there. And then what we need to do is move this ship. So we'll turn that on. Because I got into the cockpit from right in front of the cockpit. It was quite lucky we were drifting actually. So I should be able to scoot around the back. Should really have turned all those hydrogens off. Why are they even on? I have no idea. Right. Now what I could do, I've got to keep one eye open on that Quasimodo. There's a reason why we're near these asteroids. It's because these ships here, they'll do close flybys, but they shouldn't get close enough to trigger us if we're really close to an asteroid cluster, because they'll try to avoid it. So I should be able to get out of here now, access this, and start exchanging the inventory that I need. So let's put everything away for the moment. And the first thing we're going to need, now we have slight problems. We are going to try and run an assembler with very little power. We only need a basic assembler to build solar panels. So I think we go with one of them. I brought the materials for a full-on one, but I want to minimize the risks here. So we're going to go basic assembler. We're going to add it to there. I'm going to pull out what I need here. There we go. That is everything I need here. So now I just need to put a basic assembler on somewhere where it's not going to get cooked off. Ideally, I need to get to the underside of this and build on there. Right, so we're going to aim to build on to the bottom of here. And we're going to have to manually feed stuff in and out. So I need to get close enough. Yeah, that should... Yeah, that should work fine. Okay, so we need to put our basic assembler on. We need to make sure we can reach the inventory on it. Okay. I'm going to definitely need some iron, so let's take about 4k of iron. I have to be careful not to risk losing all of this, and I'll have to take it all off again afterwards, like, except for the solar panels, obviously. We're definitely going to need some nickel, so I'm going to put 2k of nickel in there. We're going to need silicon. Put 1000 silicon in there. I don't think we're going to need any of the rest of it. Hopefully that is enough of everything else. So, right, let's start feeding this stuff in. Now it's going to be really slow because we're relying on the solar power, which is coming from below, which is fine, right? Now what I need to do is I need to queue up what I need for solar panels. So we're going to try the solar idea first. Just simply because it's probably the best long-term solution. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 2's given us 2 days to charge. So 2 more brings it down to 1 day. 2 more brings it down to 4 more bring it down to half a day. That might be semi-manageable. And if it's not enough, we can go down the hydrogen engine route. Or just build more. It's going to get a bit unwieldy, but this thing shouldn't really be sort of finding nooks and crevices. Nooks and crevices, crannies, whatever you want to call them. Right, let's see. Can I put those to production? Now, they will be going to production. We won't hear it because we're in space. It's just the way space works on realistic mode. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. Let's wait till we fully stop, so I don't drift away. That's pretty awesome. Right, I think I managed to weld up all of the ones I put down for now, so it's still going to take a little while for us to charge up. I'm hoping that we don't get them shot out by this thing. That's one problem with this idea over the generator idea. Hydrogen engine is a little easier to hide out of the way. Keep panels for spares. In. Yep. It's going to fill me up pretty quick. Let's fill that up. It's not really opened up much room for me. A few construction components and a couple of steel plates, which I've probably rebuilt anyway. There we go. Dampeners back on. Right, so now the direction I'm facing It's actually the direction it's going to get the best sun. So I should be able to just sort of edge this away from the asteroid a little bit. Just gently. Now I should be able to tilt this up, and I can see the actual bars. Come on. We can do better than that. I want to be able to see the sun in my view. There we go. I think that is about as good as that gets. Right, so now let's see. I wonder, from here I should actually have access to... Yeah, I do. Right, so ion thrusters, I can turn them off actually. And I can turn the gyro off as well, because I don't want that messing with us. Batteries, okay. Fully recharged in just 10 hours now. That's still a long time. But we don't necessarily need all of them fully charged. We really just need 2 of them fully charged, or all of them all of them half charged. Okay, so I've just gone round just over 1 whole solar day. I can't remember exactly what I set the solar day at. I think it's about 4 hours. It's been a long time anyway, so we managed to make that little time lapse out of it. it's a bit interesting. Thought I'd do that. Now, the reason why I know I've gone just over one solar day is because I'm facing the alien planet now, whereas beforehand, actually no, it's probably just 1/4 under a solar day actually, because a full solar day would have the solar panels facing kind of this way, so the alien planet's straight down there. So we're going to stop around about here. We do have a ship on inbound, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to unlock, no, not that one. I'm going to put my thrusters on, I'm going to get unlocked, and we're going to get ourselves positioned so that we can start travelling. Now, what I have done is I've charged up my batteries to just under 1/4, and we're unlocked. Why are we not going anywhere? Oh, have we got that bug again? We're bugged again. Okay. None of them. We're going to have to use these. Right. So, let's see. Right, here we go. Now let's just try these ions again. Okay, so we've got literally no ion thrust at all because reasons. Bit daft. Right, so in that time while we were charging, we've managed to charge up the jump drive to full. We've managed to charge our batteries up enough to be able to do another recharge, but not all the way to full. So we're only going to use about 3/4 of a jump for this first jump. We've got enough battery to fully recharge that, so we can do a full jump after that. After that, if it's not enough, we are literally going to have to suck it. In the meantime as well, I have gained myself a little bit of extra hydrogen by moving all the stuff out of my water refinery. Oh god. It's very close past that. So we're going to have to be very economical with our fuel here. Right. So ideally I need to be in the cockpit over there. So I'm actually going to have to stack myself on top of this thing. We're going to need lights. There's the alien planet right in front of us. I could do this by remote, but it uses extra power and it's also quite tricky. Oh god, hang on. My view's all squiffy. Go into the camera and back and everything gets back to normal, so... Right, that's better. Now I can see where I'm actually going. So we're going to park in our usual spot. Ish. And we're not going to take these solar panels down later. We're going to leave them up, but eventually we will be able to take them down. Right, here we go. Right, so dampers on, gyro off, thrusters off, all thrusters off, and we're going to get out. I'm not close enough. Thrusters on, gyro on, unlock. Use as little fuel as we possibly can. The fuel we've got, we're going to be using on a re-entry into the alien planet gravity, so it's just how it's going to be. Right, so thrusters off, all off, gyros off, and now I can get into here. Good. It's a good start. Right, so here we need gyro on. Battery's already on auto, so that's fine. So we can now turn Thrusters on. Oof, that is so twitchy. Just need to clear the asteroid field a little bit. I'm not sure if they're going to class us in the way. Just a little bit. We're definitely going to jump before that red marker gets too close to us. Right, this will do. Right, so 2,000 kilometers we are not doing. We're doing no more than 1,500. I might even say 1,400 just to be safe. We can always fly an extra 100 if we need to. Right, 1401. And we're going to blind jump straight forward. I wonder why that's all squiffy. Maybe it's because the offset, the extra mass on top of the ship is sort of throwing it off a little bit. But it did go where I said it would be. That's quite an impressive looking sight. Right, so now what I can do is put this on charge. We're going to pull power out of it. We've got 5 minutes of power while charging. I can turn my thrusters off just to save some battery. And we're just going to have to wait for our jump drive to charge the rest of the way. There should be enough power to do this. Nobody's trying to kill me yet. Are you going away? I want to make sure you're going away. Yeah, you're going away. Right. So we're just going to get a little bit of juice in the batteries. Just so that we're not completely struggling. Right. Okay. Now I should be able to point straight up here. We're still going to get a tiny bit of juice into the batteries. Right, while we're doing this. Okay, so we need to really reduce our jump range. Actually, I need to get an idea how far we can jump. So I'm going to point straight at the planet. And I'm going to try maximum distance. It's not 2Ks, I'm sure. But we're going to try maximum distance. We're going to reduce and then try. See, if I fire prematurely at too short a distance, then we're waiting for an entire recharge cycle again. And we just don't have the power to do that. So we've got to get this right first time. Okay. It's a little frustrating, but we're just reducing the distance until we get right onto it. Do you know what? I'm willing to guess that it's probably only about 400 or 500, if that. You just don't have to press enter when we get the jump notification. We can cancel. Right, so cancel. So we're at 443. Go up one more. Okay. Go up one more. Okay, so 483 gets us onto the ground pretty much. So we're just going to aim up a bit until we can actually jump. That should put us just on the opposite side of the atmosphere, on the light side. Okay, so we're pretty much dead over the planet right now. I need to find somewhere to dock this thing. That's probably too close to gravity, because we came in pretty close to gravity ourselves here. So looks pretty good. Oh, getting little freezers back. Okay, so I'm just going to start heading in that direction. Turn dampeners off. Let's keep an eye on for gravity, because we really don't have the thrust with all this extra stuff, including my ship. to be able to maintain any kind of altitude in gravity. It's just not going to be possible. So the slightest hint of gravity coming in, we are literally going to have to do an immediate transfer to our other ship and hit the dampeners on, even if it cooks part of the ship. Where's a good spot to put this thing? Thinking somewhere in that little crevice there. Kind of out of the way of any enemy eyes. Not great for the solar panels, but right now I don't think we're going to have to care about that for too much longer. Providing we still have the materials we're supposed to have. Freeze. Yeah, providing we still have the materials we're supposed to have to build our assembler when we get down there and some sort of power source, we should be fine. Okay, I'm thinking because power's so low, we are struggling to stop. Put all our thrusters into one spot. Right, now let's try and get where we want to go. Yeah, we're operating on literally solar power, which is not really enough for anything like this. Okay, let's just try and go for this bit here. I don't think we're going to get... Oh no, we can get into there. Just got to just gently move it because we really don't have much power for anything. One thruster at a time. Think space shuttles. Let's get so we can see our shadow. We end up in the dark, we won't be able to fire anything. Yeah, I'm very used to dampeners off light. If this was Star Citizen, I'd be playing full uncoupled. Right, let's get ourselves locked onto there. There we go. Locked. Thrusters off. Gyros off. Everything that we don't need off. And we're just gonna get out of here. Transfer to here. Put our ore detector on. We have ice. Ooh. That's very lucky. Right, let's have one more go at these bleeding ion thrusters and see if we get any joy with these at all. Yeah, they're not really working properly. So we're going to go MAVs only. Ions off because they're just non-functional. Oh, wrong one. Right, let's try ions now. Okay, now they're working. Yeah, they really don't work very well when you're close to a ship. I really need to be using ions right now to save my fuel. Right, we have to switch to... Okay, that's good, that still works. Right. Ice is in that direction. About 100 meters. We need lights, yeah. it's about all we can afford to use right now. Little freezes like that make me nervous. Okay, it's pitch dark, but we have lights, so eventually we'll be able to see. We're going very slow just simply because our stopping power is really weak. I'm not seeing the ice. Maybe it's behind this bit. Kind of looks like it's in the wall, so we'll just do a bit of drilling there. There's the ice. I don't want the stone, so I'm just going to clear out a bit around it. Right, it's 4K of ice and we've stopped, so this is good. Right, so have we locked? No, we haven't. Okay, that's alright. I need to configure my ejectors, well, my sorter, because I want to make sure that we're not getting rid of the ice this time. Okay. Now what I can do is I can make sure we're ejecting stuff, so turn those on. Right, come on. 10.4k of stone. I really don't want to be carrying this stuff down with me. I also don't want it dropping on top of me on the way down. It's probably not going to do any damage, but it's just going to be a pain in the neck and annoying. Okay, so I need to get out of here. Just drill our way around until we find the exit. Right, and just drift our way out to keep these on. Now we're out. Right, so now I need to remember where I parked my ship. I think it was up there a bit. So we're going to have to mark it. We're not going to see the antenna because I reduced its range to about 12 meters. We just need a visual on it. Again, we're doing all this very slowly because stopping power is really low. I don't want to be using our hydrogen, so we absolutely have to. Right. Is that it? Just need that visual on it, and then I can GPS that point. Okay. I think this would be a good place to visualize to mark it. Okay. Right. Now what we need to do is start scouting where we're going to drop down to. We definitely need an ice lake. That's one. Let's see what else is out here. Right, come on. Is there one directly below us anywhere? So that's quite a long way to drift out, that one. The reason why I want an ice lake is we need a constant source of fuel when we're there. There might be, but the way the light is at the moment, I can't see it. So we're probably going to have to go for that one that I can see. Yeah, all the ice lakes are over in that direction by the looks of it. Don't see anything over that side. That could be one. Really hard to tell. But that's about as far away as that. So we're going to go for this one. Right. Okay. So we need to be pointing somewhere up here. And then we can get over it without risking getting into gravity too soon. Top speed. Okay. So we're going to have to just drift over in this direction for a little while. Just watch out for any obstacles on the way. We're clear of that lot. Because we're currently probably over that right now. We need to drift all the way over that way before we come down. Okay, now we've got some speed. I'm going to start edging my way towards the gravity well. We're in gravity now. We need to keep one eye on which way we're going here so we don't end up like splashing into one of these asteroids. At this point my ions are going to be next to useless, but we'll leave them on just for now. And we'll use MAVs. We'll also put our Atmos on ready. Okay, so we're arcing over this way. Potentially, hopefully we fall short of those asteroids there. We want to be coming down like that. We are falling into that direction. Kind of want to put it there. Kind of want a ballistic trajectory right down to the ice lake if we can. As close to that as we possibly can. Don't want to use thrust if I don't have to. The only part that's not going to be ballistic is the last bit. Or any course corrections if we're a bit off, which we almost certainly are. Right, so we're coming down about there now. So we're definitely missing those asteroids. We get a little bit of forward momentum there. We are going to have to make the odd little adjustment. So we're coming down well short. At this rate, I don't know actually, it's right there. I'm not aiming at that. I'm aiming at this. Let's see where we're at the moment. We need to come around to the left a little bit, just a slight course correction. So only a sideways course correction there so far. We'll see how far out we are. You can see there our oh, need a little sideways correction. We weren't properly aligned to gravity there. Which way's gravity there? Let's get ourselves aligned to it. There we go. Right. Any more sideways adjustments needed? Just a touch over to that way. Right. Still no up, down, forward, back adjustments, so still a valid ballistic curve. I want to see if we're on target. Right, I think we should transfer thrust over to our mains now, and we can turn off the ions. Possible we might fall just a tiny bit short. Maybe not. Just have to see at what point our angle reaches 90 degrees. Probably going to have to make a minor adjustment. I think we're going to come in on the shore. Yeah, a little bit of adjustment. Okay, that was a fairly accurate curve in. I mean, we fell a little short, maybe, you know, a kilometre. Trying to correct ourselves back over to the ice itself. Well overcooked that. the speed that's falling. "13 kilometers to ground." Plenty of time to stop. This is slightly lower gravity than Pertam, so we know this thing can do it. It's a bit higher than the Earth, like, and a lot higher than Mars. I think we're going to come in, yeah, just off the edge. Looks like there's sort of canyon walls around all this. Now, we do have spiders in the area, so we have to be kind of wary of that. What we might have to do is, well, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, we're coming down pretty much there. I am completely happy with that, so do not have to worry about our trajectory changing at any point. We are literally coming down right there. So let's get ourselves level. Oh, don't crash. I've had a few instability problems recently. Right, okay. 1.1 G's gravity. We're going to do a burn around a kilometre just to make sure. It's probably a little overkill, but we are carrying some weight. Way too soon. Okay, we know we're fine. Spider check first. Lower spider check. Okay. Thrusters off. Right, we're down. So here we are, alien planet now, and all of its tropical goodness. High risk of spiders. Yeah. Find somewhere reasonably safe to park so we can work. So we're going to go over to the edge. I do have my ore detector off, so we're going to turn that back on. Do some scouting for ores, because primarily we want uranium. I have a strong feeling though that we're not going to find uranium until we get a large ore detector out, which means we might need to build some kind of a vehicle that can do large ore detectoriness. Which means we've got a bit of an extended stay here. think... Yeah, maybe we build... Yeah. So maybe we tunnel into here a little bit. Okay. Probably still alive. Maybe not. I'm out of fuel now. Oh, it's very not safe around here. I don't think they can do any damage to this. Personal inventory wise, let's just turn these off for now. Personal inventory, I have 1 gun, 4 clips. So with that, we need to build some sort of a, or we need to get started with some sort of a safe space. Keep the spiders away from us. We could have done it on the middle of the ice actually. We could have just built like a floor and put a wall around it. Spiders can climb walls though, so it kind of makes it a bit tricky. So we're going to have a little think about how we're going to defend ourselves. I think under here might be okay. Potentially. As long as we can build around ourselves. I don't think they can come out the ceiling. Wind power might be a problem. So we might end up going back out on the ice. We could potentially use this for something though at some point. I just wanted somewhere that felt a bit safer to stop for now while we refuel. And yeah, this is the point where I'm going to leave this episode. So thank you very much for following me on this journey so far. And yeah, check us out on the Discord channel. That's on our channel description and on this video description. And yeah, we'll catch you there, or we'll catch you in the next video. And have a great one. Bye bye.